Let's now talk about the Israel-Hamas war. The Middle East, Rafah's medical facilities have been overwhelmed. Medics say more than 1 million people sheltering in the southern Gazan city are at risk of being deprived of health care after the Israeli military began a limited operation against Hamas on its eastern outskirts on Monday. Meanwhile, Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed Israel can stand alone after the U.S. warned arms shipments could be stopped if he orders a full-scale invasion of Rafah in Gaza. Thousands of people have already fled the southern city after the Israeli military began what it called a limited operation. U.S. President Joe Biden has repeatedly warned against the operation, saying it would cross a red line. But Mr. Netanyahu dismissed the U.S. warning, saying Israel would fight on. There is more in the following reports.
The medical system in Gaza's southernmost city, Rafah, has plunged into a severe crisis following Israeli airstrikes, leaving only one hospital struggling to operate amidst a shortage of medical supplies. Israel's military said on Monday night that it was carrying out large-scale airstrikes in Rafah. The airstrikes have not only forced numerous local residents to flee and severely hampered the transportation of humanitarian aid, but also resulted in the closure of Abu Yusuf al-Najjar Hospital, one of Rafah's two major hospitals. Consequently, the Kuwait hospital has become the sole medical institution in the city with a population of more than 1 million. However, with only dozens of sick beds, the hospital is facing significant challenges in handling the overwhelming influx of injuries. Director of the Kuwait hospital, Shuaib Al-Hams, noted on Thursday that the hospital's 4 reserves could only sustain its operation for a maximum of 3 days, saying that the power supply system of the hospital is likely to be paralyzed thereafter. Israel's army announced on Wednesday that it was continuing its ground operations on Gaza, reporting approximately 30 casualties since the offensive began on Monday night. According to an army statement, the 30 casualties were militant, while Gaza's health officials reported about 35 deaths, including a 4-month-old baby.